Hi everybody, it's Dr. Lara Davis. Welcome back to my channel. If you like to hear more about topics around mental health, go ahead and follow my channel, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So today I wanted to talk about social media. So obviously this is something that gets a lot of attention, and social media is a great tool and also one that can really affect your mental health. Social media can keep us connected to friends and family that we might not otherwise see too often or get to connect with and be part of their lives as much. So those are the really great parts of social media and sharing ideas and concepts. But then there's the downsides, of course, of the trolling, bullying, the fighting that goes on. And those are the more obvious parts of the downsides to social media. But then there's the other piece that is a little bit more insidious in nature. So it really kind of creeps in. So this is the things that you're inundated with, whether it's stuff around body image, seeing like the perfected, the filtered model, selling products around that. And what I notice is the more that people follow these, the more that people feel more negatively about themselves. And it's not so much that maybe they're even, really looking at it and, being very into these things, but just kind of being shown over and over and over again of this ideal that sometimes can be, typically is very unattainable. And that can make ourselves feel lesser than if we're not being careful about what we're consuming all of the time. So I want you to try something out and being a little bit more mindful when you're scrolling. If you're looking at certain posts and certain accounts and you're noticing yourself feeling worse and maybe getting down on yourself, if you notice a change in your reaction to things, I want you to try and experiment and go ahead and mute that account for a little while. Or go ahead and totally unfollow it if you know that's something that's not healthy for you and is typically always kind of gets you down. But just try it out for a little bit and put it on mute and see what happens, and see if you kind of notice yourself feeling better over time or not so dragged down while looking at social media accounts. That also goes and extends to friends and family. If you're seeing posts that you're not really loving, or people getting into fights all the time, or something that kind of sets you off to see, mute that account for a little bit too. And I especially love this feature of kind of hiding from the timeline if you're on Facebook, muting from Instagram, because it's not going to cause any drama if someone notices that you've unfollowed them. It's just taking a break for a while, and maybe altogether, but it's not going to cause as much drama as if someone sees that you've completely unfollowed them, which is fine. Every option, has its pros and cons, but really kind of protecting yourself, because we are so connected with social media, we have to be careful about our consumption and really knowing what we are exposing ourselves to and getting into, and how this does have a large impact on our mental health. And so I would suggest following more positive accounts. You can find those by searching different hashtags, whether you want to follow body positivity accounts, equality accounts, following cute animals and people doing really good things, and filling up your timeline with things like that is really going to boost your mood and probably restore your faith in humanity a little bit more. So try that out. Let me know how that works for you, or what you found that is helpful. And of course, taking breaks, kind of put your phone away or hide the app, like the buttons on your screen, to a farther back page, so you have to take some time to get there, so it's not as mindless of just hitting those apps. And see how that creates a different relationship with social media, and one that's a little bit healthier, because I also think sometimes it's unrealistic to completely disengage from social media because we are so connected and reliant that way. It can happen, but I feel like finding a happy medium in moderation typically is the best answer. So pop a comment down below, tell me how you're able to find a healthy balance with social media, and if you have any other suggestions of how to do that, let me know. I'm always open to what you all have to say. Again, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos. If anything looks interesting to you, please feel free to share it, and I will see you again here soon. Have a great day.